Greetings, fellow Earthlings. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of And Another Thing with Dave. I want to thank all of our listeners from all over the world. Please do subscribe and share if you're not already. All right, let's get into it.
Hey.
Gabriel.
What's shaking?
What's going on?
Oh, doing good, man. Doing good.
Nice. Your avatar hasn't changed yet. That's funny. It's still back at the original one.
Oh, I should have like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed avatar.
It probably takes a while to change.
Yeah.
And you can link shit to it. Like if you want, you could link your Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and the way you would do that is you just go down to tap on the bottom right.
Right.
And that brings you your profile, and then you can hit edit profile. And you can add different shit in there.
Very cool.
Yeah. Got somebody in the house? What's going on? Biracial brother, what's happening? BB Gunk Kells tuning in. Got a couple people in the house. We're talking. Oh, wait, what are we talking? I got to change the topic. We're supposed to have a topic here. 90s music and bong hits. What's your favorite 90s band?
So this is basically the app kind of auto puts you on speaker.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yep. Yeah, man. So just keep chatting here. I'm just kind of finishing, trying to dial us in here, getting some hashtags.
Well, dude, let's go back. Let's start from the beginning, man. I'm trying to think. One of the best albums from the 90s that I believe came out in 90, although I think the single Enjoy the Silence might have dropped in like late 89, but Depeche Mode Violator, that comes to mind right off the bat.
That's a killer one.
I mean, I just remember that ruling the MTV airwaves. It was Personal Jesus, Enjoy the Silence, Policy of Truth. I mean, just hit after hit after hit, you know.
Yep. Good call. Good call.
That got it. Maybe their best album. Yeah, that kind of got the 90s cracking.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
And then, let's see, 91, I think grunge came along.
Yep.
Nirvana, Pearl Jam. I think Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 came out as well.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, exactly. Because their first album came out in the late 80s, and then Use Your Illusion and whatever followed that came out afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Appetite for Destruction was their first album.
They were good ones.
So,
welcome to the bunghole.
You got it.
I'm trying to find a fucking weed leaf to put up there, but I can't find a fucking emoji of a weed leaf. Being censored up in here.
Censorship.
The hell is that shit? Oh yeah, all right, that'll work.
So if people are digging the conversation, they can just kind of chime in.
Yeah. Now that I set the shit, people will know what it's about. Brian CTMU is in the house. What up? What's your favorite 90s band? Blind Melon. Blind Melon was a good one. Shannon Hoon. He had such a unique voice, man. Didn't he? Very high pitch.
Yeah, very memorable. I just remember the music video.
All I can say is that my life is pretty strange.
Exactly, for no reason.
Cool voice.
And I remember that little, I think it was a little girl dressed as a bumblebee.
Yeah, exactly. Couple more people in the house. Who we got? Oh, we got King 420 in the house. What's going on, man?
Bringing the black culture vibe, across the way or whatnot.
He was watching Netflix.
And the '90s was my era. That's when I was a teenager. So I just told y'all my age. Yeah, I'm smoking right now, but it's some killer. But as far as bands go, it's the '90s was the birth of the gangster rap era. You know what I'm saying? So as far as band goes, I probably lean toward the NWA or something like that. Because back in the '90s, the rock bands, they was going crazy. Nirvana and whatnot. And, you know what I'm saying? It was, yeah, I listened to all kind of music. You know what I'm saying? I think that the grunge music back in the '90s was very violent. But as far as bands, NWA was the best band in the '90s. I kind of lean toward.
Oh man, I would have to agree. King 420, what's going on there?
Definitely Biggie, Tupac. Sounds like he was kind of vibing on all that.
Puff, 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 pass. NWA, man, one of the best bands of all time. Political, excellent. Chuck D, keeping it fucking real. One of the best lyricists, man.
And if you think about it, they were almost like a super group in reverse, because we're talking Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E. I mean, help me out. I mean, everybody in that group was mega.
Yep. Oh yeah. Well, became mega.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
They weren't shit. They weren't shit when they started that.
Right, but I mean, everybody, went on to have success, later on.
Except Eazy-E, who was murdered. Then we could talk about all the dead people from the '90s. Oh shit.
Oh, dude, the 27 Club.
Well, not even just that, but a lot of them weren't 27. But yeah.
Right. I think now Kurt Cobain, I believe, was correct.
Yep.
Yeah, I just adjusted my volume a little bit. Can you still hear me okay?
Yeah, it's great.
Beautiful. Okay, cool. Yeah, just let me know if it gets
That's a little loud. You could probably actually turn it down a little bit even.
Hold the phone. Okay.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Got three people in the house. So I want to know what people are smoking on. What are you smoking on right now? I'm busting up a little Girl Scout cookies. It's fucking delicious, minty and gassy, and so we're just kind of hitting the ball, talking about music that brings us back, man. Hello?
Still
You
here?
okay?
I'm good.
Sound like you're wrestling with something.
Yeah, I actually just took my case off so I could go headphones.
Oh, there you go.
Or actually,
there you go, man.
Is it going to let me go headphones?
Yeah, it will.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
So anybody listening, tell us what you're smoking on. Acid Burn, Detroit Apache, King 420. What's going on? What's everybody smoking on? What's some of your favorite music from the '90s?
Is there a text? Here we go.
We got a message.
Well, I got all kind of gas at the house, but right now I'm smoking on some a shorty gave me a nice looking young lady gave me a tray 5. And she's very attractive. She is the weed man, but she's not a man. Don't get me wrong. She gave me something that's called cherry pie. I don't even know if everybody's heard of that, but it's something exotic. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty good. It's smoking pretty good right now. You know what I'm saying? It's got me tripping.
Oh my God, King 420. Dude, that's one of my favorite strains of all time. That strain was created where I live in Santa Rosa, California. Where the fuck are you, dude? That's a Santa Rosa, California strain you're smoking on right there. That shit is so hard to get. Whoever that girl is that hooked you up, dude, she knows her shit. That okay, so check it out. So you've heard of wedding cake, right? King 420? So wedding cake is Girl Scout cookies crossed with cherry pie. Boom. That's what's up there.
Yeah, that's serendipity. Because I know that's your favorite strain. I mean, we've talked about it several times.
Right? Isn't that funny?
Yeah,
Dude
that is
smoking.
so.
Dude smoking on cherry pie. I'm a little jealous.
What a
I don't
happy
know.
coincidence.
This Girl Scout cookies is pretty fucking good too. I'm gonna take a little puff right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got a little Zen zone going on in here too. Keeping the chill vibes going, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, I stay down south. I'm in Georgia, and I done smoked wedding cake too, and I didn't know it was a strand of cherry pie, and I didn't know that part. But that's some gas too. That's one of my favorite wedding cake, uh, Girl Scout cookie, um, any anything with the fruited name to it, man. That's my gas right there.
King 420. No wonder we're following each other already. Man
We've
knows
got a
what's up.
connoisseur in the house.
That's it. Man, so fuck. You got that legit shit way over in Georgia, dude? So that shit came all the way across the country. Oh,
Sucking
Mona
on a
Lisa.
pre-roll. Hey, favorite 90s band.
It's Mona Lisa. I'll smoke for that.
And another thing.
Mona Lisa. You should follow Mona Lisa. So when people make a comment, if you tap on their face, you can follow them.
Oh,
Or
okay.
you can tap up on the top of the screen where it says live, and it'll where it says two people listening to the conversation, and there you could tap on her face and follow her too. And Mona Lisa is
Yeah.
super cool. You should follow her. She's hilarious and also super chill. Stoner chick, very funny, and does a sound bowl workshop.
Okay. So
Very cool.
as soon as I see a message on the mic app or on the mic icon, just tap it.
We'll alternate tapping them, but you go ahead and hit this one, or I'll hit
Oh
this one.
my god, I was fucking high.
Mona Lisa, thank you for tuning in, my dear. Oh, you were hilarious last night. That was such a great show, Mona Lisa. I was listening to her till I think 3 a.m. or something. Good times, good times. Everybody should follow Ms. Mona Lisa. It's always an entertaining show. With her and the yoga guy. Always tunes into her show. Got the yoga guy and the yogurt guy. And of course, is that Bryce. Her three fans. Major fans. Funny people too. The yoga guy. So I'm gonna do another bong hit for you here. So let's see. Favorite '90s band? I might have to go like if we're talking grunge, I'd probably have to go. Man, it's fucking hard between
I mean, totally.
Soundgarden,
It
Alice in
changes
Chains,
for
and
me.
Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah, it's hard to choose just one.
Yeah, but now favorite one that's still going? That would have to be Pearl Jam because there aren't many. Actually, the Melvins. You know the Melvins?
Know of the Melvins.
They are fantastic, man. Fantastic.
Now here's a question. Here's a question. This is kind of this is a little bit of a riddle. Has there ever been, because there's been a lot of bands that have kind of, the evolution of bands. Has there been any bands that have evolved out of grunge or into grunge and been into some other thing? Do you know what I mean? Like I know Eddie Vedder did a ukulele album.
No. Well, none of those bands called it grunge. Grunge was a label that the record labels came up with so that they could market the Seattle, quote unquote, Seattle sound,
Right.
But none of those bands called themselves grunge bands.
That's true.
Hit that bubble.
A 90s song. Here we go. Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really wanna zig-a-zay. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Yoga guy Bryson Satch. It will never end. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with garden clowns. I don't know. And another one.
Oh, I forgot about Garden Clones. Garden Clones. He's another super cool dude. What a great name too, huh? Garden Clones.
Ginger Spice, is that you?
Hey guys, what's the guy's name that had the song? It was a band, right? And it was some white guys with the dreadlocks, and it had the song go, "I am so alive for the very first time. I can't deny you." What are their names? I can't remember their names, but they were pretty good too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
the song.
I'm a black guy. I might pick out a lame rock band, and you guys would be like thinking, "Oh no, they was pretty lame," man. But hey, what were their names?
I'm looking it up right now, but I know the song you're talking about. P.O.D. Puddle of something. P.O.D. is the name of that band. I feel so alive for the very first time. Yep.
What a great sound.
And that reminds me of Alive by Pearl Jam.
Was that their first single?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
One of them. I'm not sure if it was the first one.
But yeah, their first album.
Yeah. And Jeremy, that was a huge one, right? Jeremy scared me because I had a nephew named Jeremy, and I was worried that he was going to go postal like the fucking video because he was kind of a weird kid.
Yeah.
He used to have these screaming tantrums where he would just lose his mind and start screaming, and I'm like, oh God, please don't be that kid.
Well, yeah. I think that was kind of in the evolution of music videos. That was one of the first theme videos that was almost like a mini movie.
Yep.
It was very atmospheric and.
I'm stretched out.
What about some of the more maybe like forgotten bands, or maybe we could say underrated bands of the 90s? Maybe should have been bigger than they were, or should have had maybe more of a lasting impact or more airplay.
What do you got? What are you thinking?
Trying to think. Underrated, should have been bigger than they were.
I love that song "Black" by Pearl Jam.
Yeah, that might have been one of their first singles.
Yeah, that's a good one. Hit that bubble.
Alanis Morissette is the queen of the 90s.
She is. And her jagged little pill. And her
Good
jagged
little pill.
Yeah. So where are these lyrics to Black? All the pictures washed away. Clearly I remember picking on the boy. Seemed a harmless little fuck. Ooh, when we unleashed the lion. Gnashed his teeth and bit the recess lady's breast. How could I forget? And he hit me with a surprise left. My jaw dropped wide open, just like the day I heard.
Hey, what about the rock band? I may be getting the band wrong or something like that. Cause I told you, I'm mostly a rap guy, but what it is, Offspring, where they had that song "Black Old Sun, Won't You Come." How about you? Do you like those guys or what?
Soundgarden.
Soundgarden, actually, yeah. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Yeah, that's a great one. Offspring. Those are the guys that sang. You gotta. What's that?
Self-esteem.
You gotta be the hell when you gotta keep them separated. That's their song, yeah. You gotta keep them separated when. That's a great song too.
Yeah, I don't know where they rate in the pantheon of '90s, but Smash was a great album, dude. I played the hell out of that CD.
Yeah, it's so good. What's that one song about, like the fucking about all the kids dying in a small town?
Not sure.
Oh fuck! Come on, what's that song?
In my eyes, indisposed, in disguise, no one knows. Hides the face, lies the same, and
no one sings like
sunrise
you anymore.
praise.
Or there's another one. Well, I heard it in the wind, and I saw it in the sky. I thought it was the end. Yes, I thought it was the 4th of July. It's another killer Soundgarden song. I saw it in the wind. Yes, I heard it in the sky. Bubble.
Hey guys, I got cut off. What was the name of those guys? Did I get the name right, Offspring, or was it someone else? I got cut off. I don't know how I got cut off, but I like the song "Black Old Sun, won't you go, won't you go, Black Old." I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it, Soundgarden.
I'm trying to find this Offspring song so I can turn you on to it.
The late great Chris Cornell.
Right.
Now it seems like we lost Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington pretty close together.
1 year apart.
And they were good friends, were they not?
I love NSYNC. That's how Justin Timberlake got his start. They have that song, I Want It That Way. Oh, NSYNC is so great.
Well, you know, everybody's entitled.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Personally, Donald
all those
Trump, I
guys
like
that killed
Backstreet
themselves,
Boys.
Chester Bennington and all that, how did they die?
Yeah, we gotta alternate with the bubbles so we don't cut each other off.
My fault.
But yeah, back the fucking NSYNC. Oh, that was rich. That was rich. That was rich. So what are the bands you got? Anybody? So people listening, we want to know what kind of weed you're smoking on. We want to know what your favorite '90s band was. And I'm gonna pop this next message here.
King 420. Can I get a yes sir for the boys in the back?
Jiggity, yes, sir. This is Donald Trump with a big yes, sir, to the 420 boys in the back. Yes, puff, puff, pass, boys. Don't fuck up the rotation. You get killed in the neighborhood for shit like that. Go ahead and hit that bubble.
Damn, did he say NSYNC? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Thank you. Yeah, manufactured boy bands don't count in this conversation, I don't think.
All right, I'm gonna hit the next one.
All right, in all honesty, the best song from the 90s, and I will not lose an argument to this, is No Diggity by Blackstreet. That's what's up.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I remember that was kind of the jam that you'd throw on like before the basketball game started, kind of get the crowd pumped up. That reminds me of like junior high basketball games.
Fuck, I can't find this Offspring song. It's killing me, man. It was there. It's like a really good song. Jeannie had a chance. Jenny had a chance. Yes, she really did. Instead, she dropped out and had a couple of kids. What the fuck?
Okay, I know that song. Oh, it's like The Kids Are All Right or something like that. Does that ring a bell?
The Kids Aren't All Right. There we go.
They're not all right. Exactly. They're not all right.
Oh, these lyrics are fucking great. I'm gonna sing this one. We got another message. Hit that.
You are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say I want it that way. Tell me why. Make it try. What?
Nice. Mona Lisa. Busted out. All right, I'm going to play a song from my band in the 90s right here. I'll just play part of it, but unless you guys want to hear it all, you probably won't want to hear it all. So I'll just play a little bit.
Powering on.
Give you a little taste. And
Charging.
Yeah, here's a little bit of one of my bands from the 90s. What?
Paired.
Woke up this morning, slowly with my head in a phone. Woke up slowly this morning, dizzy from sleeping too long. What's his name in my head? Let's go, so right. Yeah, open my eyes. There goes that bubble.
I want it that way. Tell me why.
Yeah, get down. Get down, King
Nice.
Fortune. Tell me why. Ooh.
Yep. I'd like to know why that song seems to have lived on, man. I guess it's just one of those indelible songs that really affected a lot of people.
Yeah, there's no understanding how a song resonates with a certain audience or whatever. We got King
Yeah, the
Wojak
way
in the house. What up, King Wojak? Thanks for slipping on in. Perplesky, thanks for checking us out. And of course, Cassandra K, what's up? And of course, the Honorable Mona Lisa. So now I'm going to play a little bit of another band from the 90s, or the same band from the 90s that I was in. But this is like, I don't know. I'm proud of these lyrics. This is like as close as I could come to rapping, singing this fast. Is knocking down your door, and you can't stay and see. The smell of freedom is knocking down your door, and you can't stand that smell no more. Here alone, me is all I hear. The voice of eternity screaming in my ear. When I do run, nowhere to hide. It screams to me all along my mind. So used to play the stage. I fight the population is lower. You did Yeah. Pop that bubble, man.
You guys were talking about Chris Cornell and Chester Benningfield. Well,
Bennington.
Chester died on Chris's birthday. And they were like best friends.
Yeah, there's a huge conspiracy around that too. They died. Chester died or was killed in the same way that Chris Cornell died or was killed. Same exact way on Chris Cornell's birthday. So that's kind of fucked up and creepy. And the way Chris Cornell died was that he had one of those rubber exercise bands wrapped around his neck and tied around the doorway. But he was 6'4", and the doorway is only 6'8". So all Chris Cornell would have had to do is stand up to stop from suffocating. So there's a huge controversy around that. Not to mention he had a contusion on the back of his head and 4 broken ribs. So it's pretty, nobody really knows what the fuck happened there, but huge loss for the music world, man.
Totally.
Huge loss. Oh my God. Has anybody out there that likes that guy, Chris Cornell, and that song Black Hole Sun? Look him up on YouTube right now. Chris Cornell, Betty Jean. He did Michael Jackson's Betty Jean, and he did such a killer version of it. Like, it almost
Billie Jean. Yeah.
Billie Jean, sorry. Chris Cornell, Billie Jean on YouTube. Check it out, man. It'll blow your fucking wig off. Oh, man. Chris Cornell's daughter's out performing music now. She's a really talented singer and piano player. I'm gonna hit this bubble.
if you're going to talk about Chris Cornell, then you also got to talk about Scott Weiland.
Oh yeah, baby.
One of the most influential people in the music industry. Well, at that time, for '90s alternative, and yeah, so
Kingsport Calvin. Good point, man. Yeah. Whelan. Scott Whelan, man, what a loss. He died of a cocaine overdose at 47 years old. What a prolific singer, songwriter. What a genius, man. And then he joined Velvet Revolver, which was Guns N' Roses, with him instead of Axl Rose. And that was pretty good. Velvet Revolver had some pretty good songs, but I think he got strung out during that too, and he fucked that up. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
Whelan. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think you and I were actually just talking about him a couple of days ago, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were kind of talking about Lane Staley, Scott Weiland, Kurt Cobain. Just to
Down
name a
in
few.
a hole, losing my soul. I'd like to fly, but my wings have been so denied.
Now, Dave, tell me this.
And I don't know if I can be saved. You see my heart, and I decorate it like a grave. Yeah, he was great.
Great singer. Now, what was his? He had a side group going too, didn't he?
Mad Season with
Mad Season.
Mike McCready, the lead guitar player from Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam. Yeah. Yeah, they were
his brother.
awesome, dude.
holy shit, you want to talk about somebody? You talk about Lane Staley. Lane Staley is fucking shit, man. Fucking Alice in Chains. I mean, I grew up in this era. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was an adolescent. I was like 13 when all this shit was going down. You had like Alice in Chains. You had Stone Temple Pilots. Uh, I can't think right now, but you had other artists like that. That in that scene, in that alternative scene, I mean, we felt like we belonged. It wasn't just a scene; it was more like a movement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
After Kurt died, it was like a big fucking deal, man. You know, and we all went along for the ride. You know what I'm saying?
Great
Kingsport
comment.
Calvin.
Great
Couldn't agree
comment.
more, man. Couldn't agree more. What do you think, Gabe? What do you got?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think one thing about the you know the grunge scene and in the '90s, it was just like you said, it was very inclusive. Everybody felt like they could either be a part of it or they could start a grunge band of their own. It was just it wasn't corporate. It wasn't us and them. I mean, they were huge, but they weren't larger than life. They still felt like they were real people, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Like
and
just very relatable people with
they
problems.
were. It was a whole like backlash against the poser movement of the 80s where people were trying to be, larger than life characters. And it was like back to jeans and leather. Like it's about the music, not about lipstick and fucking what shoes we're wearing,
Yeah,
whatever.
not to mention the lyrics were deep, man. Like Smashing Pumpkins. I don't think we've talked about them yet.
Yeah. I wanted to fucking go over some of the lyrics for this fucking Offspring song because those are pretty deep. But yeah, what's your favorite Smashing Pumpkins album? Mine would probably have to be Gish. I mean, untouchable.
Yeah, I think I have to go with the massive double album, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness.
When we were young, the future was so bright. The old neighborhood was so alive. Such a fucking great song.
Yeah.
And every kid on the way down the street was gonna make it big in everything. Now the neighborhood's cracked and torn. The kids are grown up, but their lives are worn. How can one little street swallow many lives? Chances thrown, nothing's free. Longing for what used to be. That's a great song.
Dude, you want to talk about posers? We have plenty of posers, and we outcasted them motherfuckers real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, in that lifestyle at that time, you know, I'm from a punk background. My background is punk. I like Misfits. I like Black Flag. I like Suicidal Tendencies. I like shit like that. That's what I was into. But when the '90s boom came, and all these fucking grunge bands came out of Seattle, you know what I mean? I mean, we got so into it. And yeah, if you wasn't real, if we didn't think you was real, you was ostracized from our group. If that makes any fucking sense. But you know what I mean? You know, I still love that shit, man. I listen to it every day.
And all I wanted was a Pepsi, and she wouldn't give it to me. I just wanted a Pepsi, and she wouldn't give it to me. I'm not crazy. You're the one that's crazy. You're the fucking crazy. I'm not crazy. I love Suicidal Tendencies.
They were great. But yeah, no, like Calvin said, it was all about like street cred. And I remember back, like, when's the last time you heard someone call someone a sellout?
Yeah.
But that's what it was about in the 90s.
Well, I hear that all the time with politics.
But it was all about like not selling out. Like it was cool to not sell out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Toe.
What do you mean, like, sorry, smoking some fire shit. God damn. Shit. Sorry. Wow, that's some fire, nigga. Wow.
Easy and breezy.
You mean like R&B, rock, like boy band, rap group? Let me know. I want to play the game. I'm interested. So let your boy Breeze Life know I'm up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So let's do this. Lot of mercy.
Love 'em all, sir. Breeze Life, anything you want, man. R&B. We were talking kind of grunge, just because. I mean, I love all music except for country and opera. But I like me both kinds of music, rock and roll. No, I like all shit. What was that band from Oakland in the '90s? In Vogue. No, you're never gonna get it. No, you're never gonna get it. No, you're never gonna get it. My loving. Oh, those three chicks were. Oh my good. Oh my goodness.
I thought when you said rock band from Oakland in the 90s, I thought you were either going to go Rancid or Green Day.
No, R&B band from the '90s.
Right.
From Oakland. Those three chicks in Vogue.
I didn't know they were from Oakland.
Do you guys know Green Jelly? They were called Green Jello.
Oh yeah.
But
hell yeah.
they couldn't have Jello because of the actual brand. So they had to call it Green Jelly.
Hell yeah.
Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Dude, I love that album.
Yeah, I have that CD. It's killer.
I had that CD too, dude.
Okay, 90s rock. Fucking Nirvana. Creed. REM.
Oh, slow down, man.
Let's see, fucking rap. You already know, like Wu-Tang, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Tribe Called Quest.
I can't sing them all that fast. I need a
as far as like R&B, I mean, I said R&B. I like Shy, Jodeci, all them hits. I like reggae. I like
Thinking
90s period. 90s
about
is the best
you,
shit. I
I
ain't gonna lie. 90s is the best shit.
will keep a
Yeah.
date with you. Take advantage while you treat me like a child. Well, I can see you every night for me. I
Another brother?
do. That was a killer one from their MTV Unplugged.
Yep. You want me to pop this bubble?
Yeah.
Now I'll tell you one thing. You talking about you like everything but country. You can't knock country. Country has been influential on this country, as in this body of land,
I stand
for a
correct.
very long time. You got to think of things like, just going off the top of my head, Johnny Cash, of course, Dolly Parton, Charlie Pride.
Charlie
I can't
Pride.
think of
Yeah.
anything else. But me myself, I'm from Tennessee, and I'm near Nashville, so I know what the
Oh
fuck I'm
shit.
talking about. Just so you know. But
Yeah.
I have a wide range of collective interests in music, and I like a
Okay.
lot of different stuff. But one of the things that I really did like,
Kingsport, I gotta check myself. I do like country. I don't like new country. I don't like cheesy ass new country. Yeah. Merle Haggard, fucking Johnny Cash, Dolly Parton,
Amen to Johnny Cash.
some Willie Nelson. Yeah. Singer songwriters, anybody that can write a good song and tell me a good story, I like that shit. I don't care if it's, I love, like we started off, the first person who left a message was mentioning NWA, and I love a good story. So right, like I love NWA. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police.
All right, I got one for you. What about Mr. Bungle?
Oh, I love Mr. Bungle. Oh, wait, what's that one? What's that one? Smith. Touch my macaroni. Slap your face with my bologna. Touch my macaroni. Slap your face with my bologna. There's some Mr. Bungle for you.
Well, I got another one for you. Alternative rap or underground rap. MF Doom, rest in peace. Wait, so what do you think about MF Doom? He's a great storyteller. If you like comics too, that's doing great. But that's my preference. But how about you guys?
Marv, MF Doom, rest in peace. I'm going to look that up right now. MF
Yeah, I'd have to look that up too. Not familiar.
Doom, R.I.P. Hit that bubble.
I remember Mr. Bungle. Y'all remember fucking Spin Doctors? Remember Spin Doctors? And you gotta think about bands like Primus. You know what I'm saying? Primus kicked it off. They were good. A lot of people didn't respect them, but they were good. But I'll tell you where I got my. If you want to get serious in this motherfucker, if you want to get serious in here, I'll tell you my band and my favorite band of all time, and still to this day is my favorite band of all time, is Nine Inch Nails, which is not even a band. It's just Trent Reznor doing his thing.
Oh,
But yeah,
yes.
that's my favorite. I've been following them since 1989. I had Pretty Hate Machine on cassette tape, and I played it to that fucking shit pop, son. But yeah, that's my favorite one.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel
Okay,
the
Spin Doctors.
needle tears a hole.
that old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you can have it all, my empire of shit. I will let you down. I will make you hurt.
I recommend MF Doom Raid. A song called Raid. RAD. Raid.
I looked up MF Doom. I got him on YouTube here. Raid, huh? I'll check that out. Pop another bubble.
Well, I recommend an MF Doom song. It's called Accordion. It's very lyrical,
Which one?
but
Oh.
it, yeah, Accordion. It's called Accordion.
Cool. I'll check out some MF Doom. I wasn't hip, but seems like he's got a lot of material out there. Prolific dude, so cool. I'm down with lyrical.
All right,
Add
stop
an
doing that
accordion.
shit because you just fucked up all the lyrics. Don't do that shit.
Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, I gotta have a lyric sheet in front of me. Hit that next bubble.
Everybody likes to think of Hurt because they think it's because Johnny Cash made that fucking redo of Hurt. Hurt is not their best song. Nine Inch
No, it's just
Nails has a lot of good songs. A lot of good songs. Another good
yeah.
song, another song that people like to run to is fucking Closer. I Want to Fuck You Like an Animal song. They've had a lot of fucking good songs. And in the future, after that, after the 90s, Trent has still been putting out and producing good work. And, I don't want to see none of that shit tarnished by that's why I got mad when that cover came out because that's a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? I understand Johnny Cash was dying and shit like that, but no, Trent has good work that he's been producing for decades actually.
Oh,
Bow down before the one you serve. You're going
you're
to get
going to
what
get what
you
you
deserve.
deserve. Bow
Head like
down
a hoe.
for the one you. Yeah, exactly. Head like a hole, black as your soul. I'd rather
Rather
die than
die
give
than
you
give you
control.
control.
And
Yeah.
then he's got that. Hey pig.
Yeah, he's been doing good stuff, like he said.
Yeah,
So did the
you.
whole
Wait,
all the music for
I'm not
Social
done.
Network?
I'm not done. Hey pig. Yeah, you. Hey pig, piggy, pig, pig, pig. All of my fears came true. Yeah, and then he's got a new project that he did. Check him out. Type in Trent Reznor Reptile. It's him with who's the singer? It's the singer from Screaming Trees, I think. Anyway,
That's a
it's like
great
an
name.
all-star. It's like an all-star band put together doing this song Reptile, and it's killer. I'm gonna pop another bub.
Alright, I know a lot of people don't like them, but how do you guys feel about Insane Clown Posse? They are from the 90s.
Well,
Talented.
they're interesting band. I'm down with ICP.
Not my
But
bag.
I'm not a juggalo for the record, just because that might put me on like one of an FBI watch list. So just want to clear that up.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna hit another one.
Yeah.
Another band. Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
another band I like. Gorillas. So like Gorilla then Vizini End.
Oh yeah, totally.
They
They're
did
killer.
lots of collaborations with like different people.
Yep. Yeah, lots of
But
studio work.
I'm
Yep.
trying to think of a song.
Yeah,
Hollywood
that
is
was.
a good song by Gorillaz. It's the
I'm
latest
thinking Clint
album.
Eastwood.
I think. Yeah, it's the latest album, Hollywood.
You know that song.
Aren't they the ones that sing that song?
You know that the Gorillas. That was a side project. That was a
Aren't
side project of Damon Albarn from Blur.
Really?
Yeah,
Whoa.
Damon Albarn from Blur. Their big hit was Clint Eastwood.
Well, fuck. Now, if you mention the band Blur, then we got to talk about Radiohead and their song Blur. Oh man, right? Here, hit another bubble.
Hit another bubble.
Hit like a hole, black out your soul. I'd rather die than give you control.
Nail it.
Bow
Nail it.
down before the one you serve. You're gonna get what you deserve. Bow down before the one you serve. You're gonna get what you deserve. Yeah. I mean, that's all kinds of shit like that, man. I mean, even in his later shit, with teeth. Dude, I've seen that motherfucker in concert like 3 different times. And I remember the first time I seen him in concert, it was in North Carolina. And the whole fucking crowd, even Trent said, he's like, it feels like I'm having sex with you guys. You know what I mean? We're into it. We love it.
That's so rad. Yeah, I saw him for the
Comment.
first time in like 87, 87 or 88. Way back. As a matter of fact, it was Nine Inch Nails opening up for Depeche Mode.
Oh, nice.
That was a killer show at the Cow Palace in San Francisco. Hit another bubble.
What about Green Day? Do y'all like Green Day as well?
Oh, I love Green Day. Green Day is a
Can't talk
local Bay Area, killer local Bay Area band. Hey, you guys, clap it up. It'll bring more people to the conversation. And so I was talking to the people listening. If you're digging it, clap it up. Send some claps up. That draws more people to the conversation, and more people always makes a better conversation. Yeah, fucking Green Day, hell yeah. So like, my shadow walks along. What's that? What's my shadow is the only thing that walks beside me.
Yeah, the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. That's a classic. I mean, they have so many good songs.
I walk alone. I walk alone.
Oh, 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 oh. I'm gonna hit another bubble.
Spring loaded, I'm down with the clown, son. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I was down with that shit. I remember when they came around on the scene and shit like that. I think where they got it was fucking Great Malinkos when they came in and when they got their big pull. But yeah, I mean shit. Down with the clown, son.
All right, favorite tune off Great Malenko, I believe, if I remember correctly, is Cotton Candy. Let me know if I
Yo,
have that right.
boom. So you are a
Hey, I
juggler.
don't know if I'm joining this conversation kind of late,
Say the
but
tacos.
my favorite 90s band, or one of my favorite, like one of my many favorite bands from the 90s, is Rage Against the Machine.
I see some of their live performances in the 90s, and I'm kind of jealous that I'm not in the mosh pit.
Eva Lee. Oh yeah.
Well, you and me both.
You got a bullet in your head. You got a bullet in your head. You got a bullet in your head. You got a bullet in your motherfucking head.
And then you do what they told you. Then you do what they told you.
Wow, 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 wow. Exactly.
Go in it now.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck
You're under control.
Fuck
You're under control. Yeah. Killing in the name of.
We got you under control. Popple, popple.
What about Linkin Park? Linkin Park,
yeah.
does that ring a bell to you guys? Well, it should. But yeah, Linkin Park is nice. Numb was a good one by them.
I've become so numb, so unaware. Yeah, I fucking love Linkin Park. Are you kidding? Chester Bennington, one of the all-time greatest rock and roll singers of all time. I'm gonna say it. He's up there with Scott Weiland, with Lane Staley, and with Chris Cornell.
Thank you. Rest in peace. And Kurt.
I walked in empty. It's called Boulevard of Dreams. I cannot sing right now the song because like everyone's sleeping and I don't want to bother them. So
streets,
yeah,
along the
you look it up yourselves.
broken dreams, along the borderline of where something I walk alone. Yeah, I love that song. Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I'm getting goosebumps just kind of half-assed fucking it up. It's such a good song.
Yeah, when I
sometimes I give myself the creeps.
Thank you.
Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. Yeah, I'm fucking in part of my circle as well. Like I was talking about, we listen to a lot of different stuff, dude. Like I was trying to tell you earlier, and you know, Green Day was in there. Early Green Day. I was already the adult when American Idiot came out, I think, which I love that album. I love Jesus of Suburbia on that album because I play guitar and that's I love playing that song, Jesus of Suburbia. It's a very great song to play. I kind of want to play it right now, but anyway, yeah, it's a good song. But yeah, I love Green Day. I remember when they came out and everything with Kerplunk and all that. I remember them.
Kingsport Calvin, I would love to hear some of your guitar, man. I used to sing in bands. Hit that bubble.
Yes, save the tacos. Yes, save the tacos. I do remember Rage Against the Machine. Another one I actually liked from the 90s was Five Finger Death Punch. I like the song Apologize. Yeah, that was nice. Apologize.
Five Finger Death Punch, they're killer. They got a good singer. Save the tacos. God save the tacos. God save the tacos.
What about Red Hot Chili Peppers? Have y'all talked about them?
What you got to give it to your mama? What you got to give it to your papa? What you got to give it to your mama? I don't know, and then I fucking drink a little water. What I gotta get to put it in you. What I gotta get to put it in you. Reeling with the feeling, don't stop, continue. Realize I don't wanna be a miser.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Come on. Oh yeah.
Yeah, blood, sugar, sex, magic. One of the all-time greats.
Yeah. Boom, 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 ba-doom, doom, boom, doom, a-doom, a-doom, doom, a-woom, doom, ba-doom, ba-doom, doom. Such a killer bass line.
Yeah.
One of my favorite '90s band was
It's Frenchie.
I think it was actually early 2000s. My Chemical Romance and The Offspring.
My Chemical Romance. Oh, I love those guys too. Can you sing us a little bit of some My Chemical Romance, Miss Frenchie? Welcome to the room. Hit that bubble, buddy.
Well, I played a melodica. The melodica, it's like a combination. Well, it's like a combination between the piano and the flute or a recorder. David Albarn played it in Gorillaz. You will hear it in the song "Broken" by Gorillaz. Yeah, that's the only instrument I could play, apparently. But yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think I know that part he's talking about.
Gabe and I fuck around with guitar a little bit.
Yep.
Oh my God, Red Hot Chili Peppers! How could I have forgotten? Seriously. I think that might be like it's still my dream to see them. You know what I mean? Like they're still alive. They're probably pickled inside from all the drugs. Like no shame. But I would love to see them before, like, I don't know, before they turn into like Mick Jagger and age. But yes, Red Hot Chili Peppers are life.
Okay, I got to tell a little Red Hot Chili Peppers story. So they're not really yeah. Anyway, I was checking them out at Neil Young's Unplugged Bridge School benefit concert, and yeah, and Anthony Kiedis got in a huge argument with the sound guy, and it was kind of funny. Anyway,
I don't know why my message got cut off, but I was also gonna say that the Spice Girls and I sing these songs all the time. S Club 7. Do you guys remember that TV show? So they also had an album too. I was a huge fan of like the band and the show, so that was like my thing.
Off.
Spice Girls.
Yeah, I believe we've already sung. Yeah, we've already sung their big hit at least once in this show.
Yep, Mona Lisa was in here earlier singing us some Spice Girls, and and I gotta say she fucking nailed it.
Getting her ginger spice on.
Yep, Mona Elisa. And where is the yoga guy? Has anybody seen the yoga guy?
Oh shit! You want to talk about Rage? You want to talk about Rage? You want to talk about goddamn their debut album? The artwork on the cover was
the
just amazing.
emulsification.
That itself sold me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Zach De La Rocha getting on there talking about shit like political shit and get shit that I didn't even give a shit about. I didn't even care about that stuff. You know what I mean? But he's on there talking about that shit, and then they make it big with Bulls on Parade. You know what I mean? And then they do what was it? Not Guerrilla Radio, but the album. Anyway, after that album, I can't remember. The something. I can't remember what it was. One of y'all probably know. But yeah, after
Evil
that,
Empire.
Zach was like, "I'm out. I'm done." But yeah, Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, man, they hit the scene crazy too. Like Tom Morello, the guitar player, with his whole own thing going on. You know, man, talk about heavy, dude. The mosh pits. You ever see the Lollapalooza mosh pits with Rage Against the Machine, dude? Out of control. Check them out on YouTube. People are going freaking nuts. And it was kind of the times too, right? Because we had George Bush, right? Everybody was just fed up, right? Like the world was crazy.
What I got, you gotta give it to your mama.
What I got, you got to give it to your papa. What I got, you gotta get it in you. Reeling with the feeling, don't stop, continue. Realize I don't want to be a miser.
I'm a bit tipsy, so if I try to sing My Chemical Romance, I'm not really sure how it would sound.
That's okay. Bust it, girl. We don't judge. We are not here to judge. We are all accepting here in the lounge. Hit that bubble, Gabe.
I just want to tell Save the Tacos that you should go see them now because that's what happens with all these great bands, is that people never see them, and then when they die, they're like, "Oh man, I wish I could have seen them in concert." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
Go see them. Go see them right now.
Yeah.
Another good one that I like is Offspring. I do like Offspring. I heard you talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
Offspring is another one that is big and was big in my circle and big just for me. I'm not talking about just my circle, but it was big for me as well. I loved what's that album with the kids ain't alright on it? Americana. I love that
Americana.
album. I thought that was
I
a
think it
good,
is. Yeah.
cohesive, nice
Yeah.
album. I also like their first album, Smash. I thought that
Smash.
album was really good.
Yeah, Smash was my favorite too. Self-Esteem, still my favorite.
Yeah, that's a good one. Self-esteem.
Yeah, we've had a lot of Offspring fans, man. People want to talk tonight. That's I'm just a sucker with no self-esteem. Oh wait, oh yeah. Yeah, I think
Oh,
after
I
Smash
totally
they
forgot one. Moose. Musse. Moose. Something like that.
Moose.
I think he means Muse?
Muse. Oh,
Possibly.
Muse.
Yeah, possibly Muse,
MUSE.
yeah.
They're a great band, man. Their song, The Revolution. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. They're fucking great. Love Muse. Big fan, big fan. I can't sing them, though, because that guy's got a really unique, high-endish kind of voice.
Yeah, that's a high register.
High register.
Oh, another good one is Food Fighters. You know, Food Fighters. Dave Grohl, the drummer, I think. Something Dave. I don't remember the name at the moment, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dave
Yep.
Grohl, drummer from Nirvana.
Yep. Fucking, yeah. Now talk about a rock star, man. He's in Nirvana, which blows up and goes platinum. Then he starts his own band as a guitar player and frontman and sells more records. Like, only person so far to ever do that. Crazy.
Ew, George Bush. He's an idiot as a president, in my opinion. He should have done something about 9/11 or to prevent it. He had like a bunch of chances. They said something about, oh, like,
Shit, he
I
created
think a
nine
year
eleven,
ago,
dude.
like earlier, like the year, earlier in the year.
George Bush committed 9/11. George Bush and Dick Cheney did it. Donald Rumsfeld, the day before 9/11, Donald Rumsfeld announced that the Pentagon was missing $2.3 trillion. And then guess what part of the Pentagon got hit the very next day? Oh, yeah, the part that was doing the investigation into the missing money.
Oops.
Call that a fucking chance? Yeah, right.
What
I don't
about
think.
Nirvana? Have you seen anything about Nirvana though?
Oh yeah, we already covered
Oh yeah.
Nirvana. We could always double back to them. You know what? My favorite with Nirvana was the Unplugged from MTV. They did the three songs about a
Man Who Sold the
girl.
World.
That's a good one too. About a girl, man who sold the world, and then in the pines,
The
in the
Pines.
pines, in the
In the
pines, where
Pines.
the
Where the
sun don't
sun
ever
don't ever
shine.
shine.
I will
I
shiver
shiver
the
the
whole
whole
night
day through.
through.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was great.
My girl, don't
Don't
lie
lie
to
to
me.
me.
Tell me
Tell me
where
where
you
did you
sleep
sleep
last night.
last night? Yeah, that
In
was
the
great.
pines, in the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I will shiver the whole night through. Yeah, that's a good one.
Great one.
I mean, you got, hey man, you know I'm really okay. Dun-dun-dun. A gun in my hand will tell you the same.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun. But when I'm in my car, Don't give me
Don't
no
give me
crap,
no
cause the
shit.
slightest thing and I just
And
might
I just
snap
might
and
snap.
pull. Yeah, I love
Oh,
me Small Spring. Fucking
that was good, dude.
you know what? One of the songs that was kind of like a one hit wonder that I liked was Bittersweet Symphony. I think it was the Verve that
The
done that.
Verve.
Yeah. And
Bittersweet
it's
Symphony.
a
That was a good song. I still listen to
bittersweet
it, dude. Every now and then I find myself just, you know what I mean. I'll just pull
symphony
it up
that's
and listen to it because I love
life.
that fucking song. I don't know what you guys' feelings are about it.
Want to
Urban
sing that?
Hymns was one of the greatest albums of the 90s.
Want to bust into a little harmony in that one real quick? 'Cause it's a bittersweet
Sweet
symphony that's
symphony that's
life.
life.
I
Yeah, they
can't
also.
change. How does that go? Fucking fuck, man! I wish I could remember lyrics more. Something, something, something. Try to make that money, then you die. I
Yeah.
can't change. I can't change. I can't change. I can't change. Yes, I'm here in my mode. Yes, I'm here in my mode. 'Cause I'm a million different people from one day to the next. No, I can't change. No, I can't change. No, 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 no. Whoops. Choke, choke, choke,
Yeah.
choke, choke.
Now we're starting to get into some of the like Britpop, like Oasis, Verve. I know we mentioned
Oh,
Blur
Prodigy.
because of Prodigy.
'Cause I'm a wicked file starter. I'm a
Twisted
wicked
Fire
fire
Starter.
starter. And then what was that band? My Butterfly. 'Cause you're my sugar baby. You're my butterfly baby. Dumpa 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 baby.
Oh yeah.
Who was that guy? What's that song?
Come my
Anybody
lady,
got that? Come
come my
on.
lady, you're my
I love
butterfly.
Yeah.
when
Thank
Dave
you.
Grohl brings people up on stage to play guitar. Ah, so cool. And yes, I agree with Calvin.
Come, come,
I
my
need to go
lady.
see them. True story. I had tickets to go see them. I think they were at Governor's Island in New York. I couldn't go because I had an allergic reaction. But yes,
Oh man.
I definitely once this COVID thing calms down, that is my plan. So you are absolutely right, my friend.
Yeah, that's the song. Come on. What is it? Come, my lady. Come, my lady. You're my sugar fly. You're my butterfly. I'm my sugar baby.
I'm blanking on the name. Maybe someone will know. If someone knows, share it.
Yeah. Hit that next one.
I will see a song that isn't 90s actually, if you want to listen.
Bust it out,
I
girl.
woke up in tears with you by my side, a breath of relief, and I realized
Oh,
no
nice.
we're not promised tomorrow. So I'm
Ooh.
gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. And I'm gonna hold you like I'm saying goodbye. Wherever we're standing, I won't take you for
Damn.
granted. 'Cause we'll never know when we'll run out of time. So I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you.
God damn, Miss Frenchie. That was
Wow.
beautiful. Wow.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice. Beautiful.
And another thing, I love your singing. That's a shame that it's a shame that you don't have your own singing channel, but I almost think that perhaps this has become your singing podcast. And I think we're all enjoying it. And Calvin, your singing is out of control. I love it.
Hit the next one.
You know I can't change, I can't change, I can't change,
Can't change.
but I'm here in
Yeah,
my
in
mode.
my,
Yes, I'm
in my,
here in my
in
mode,
my,
and I'm
in
a
my.
million different people from
That's
one
right.
day to the next. I can't
Can't
change my
change.
mode. No, no, no,
No,
no,
no,
That's Bittersweet Symphony, son. Anyway. Shit. I forgot what I was going to say.
The Beatles. Hello. The Beatles is a good brand, even though they're not in the '90s, but gotta rep for the ones who actually, you know.
Actually, no, I was thinking Neil Young. Yeah, no, Beatles. If you turn the '90s upside down, we could be talking about the Beatles. Hit that next one.
Well, the Beatles kind of reincarnated with Oasis a little bit, but yeah, I'll let that stand.
That's Crazy Town. Crazy Town.
Thank you, Crazy Town. So thank you, Save the Tacos.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my sugar fly. You're my butterfly. You're my sugar baby. Yes, that's a fucking great song. That was really sad to see that guy on like Dr. Drew's like, Stars in Rehab.
Celebrity Rehab. Yeah.
Yeah. Aw.
It's by Crazy Town. It goes, come my lady, come my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar baby.
Baby.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
What about the Beatles? I mean, I know we're talking about '90s here, but
I think that's a repeat.
The ones that started it all, the Beatles. Well, you know.
We love the Beatles, man. We love the Beatles. Hit that next bubble.
Damn, it's Frenchie. You sound good, girl.
Doesn't she?
Damn.
Doesn't she?
Miss Frenchie nailed it. Fucking shit up in the house.
Miss Frenchie can get it. Jesus Christ.
Right? Props. She's getting mad props. Hit that bubble.
Arcade Fire is nice. I forgot about them. They're Canadian.
That's
and they're kind of
2000s though. That's
I'm gonna say
2000s.
like 2010, but they're dope though.
Oh yeah, Arcadia Fire, eh? They're from up north in Canada, eh? I didn't forgot about them there, eh, oh hoser? Huh?
Hey Dave, I can already tell that we're gonna have to line up another show for another decade.
Yeah, right. I know, huh? People are loving this shit. This is great. Thanks, people, for fucking tuning in. This is awesome. I'm having a blast. I'm gonna do a little bong hit with everybody here because that's what we got the 420 vibes in there too.
The song was called "You're My Butterfly" by Crazy Town. And how do you guys feel about Static X?
Thank you, Spring Loaded. Dave, Static X. He's letting that bong hit He's letting that bong hit marinate.
Oh yeah, that was a big one. Oh man. Static X, I'm not familiar.
Yeah, neither am I.
Huh.
This ain't a scene, it's a goddamn arms race. This ain't a scene, it's a goddamn arms race. Anyway, yeah, I love me some fucking Fall Out Boy. I know. But yeah, I love me some Fall Out Boy. I think they're pretty good. I always that's 2000. That's 2006. I actually remember that year. I was in love with a girl in that year in 2006. 2006, 2007, something like that. But yeah, I loved that album that came out, and yeah, I thought Fall Out Boy wasn't bad. They weren't great, but they weren't bad. But I liked them a lot. What do you guys think?
Yeah, they were kind of doing the Blink 182 thing.
Once again, I'm not familiar. Fall Out Boy, huh?
But yeah, nothing goes better with music than falling in love. That's for sure.
Faith No More, of course, right? You want it all, but you can't have it. It's in your face, but you can't grab it. What is it? It's it. What is it? It's it. What is it?
Now, Dave, I don't think we haven't heard. I don't think anyone's mentioned the Black Crows yet. Kind of surprised.
You're right. Go ahead, sing me a little Black Crows, bro.
I don't. My singing voice is a little off tonight.
That's all right.
But yeah, I mean,
you just got to remind me of the song. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
I mean, Twice as Hard was just amazing. Probably one of my favorites. She Talks to Angels is obviously one of their big hits.
So come on. So, okay, help me out. How does that go?
She never mentions the word addiction. In certain company. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll tell you she's an orphan after you meet her family.
Yeah.
She gives a smile when the pain comes. Pain gonna make everything alright. She says she talks to angels. I lost my fucking place there.
Favorite 90s band? The fucking Dog Pound. Snoop Doggy Dogg, Dog Pound, and Dash, and Corrupt. The fucking Dog Pound. That's the favorite band, 90s. Death Row Records, motherfucker.
West Coast. Ho ho. SNO. SNOOP, motherfucker. SNOOP, motherfucker. SNOOP. Yeah, come on, bust out some.
Look in my eyes. What do you see? A cult of personality. Like Mussolini or Gandhi. Oh, I'm a cult of personality. A cult of personality. A cult of personality. Yeah, that was In Living Color. I don't know if you guys remember that. That's going way back. That's like 80. Well, no, maybe not 80. That's probably early 90s, like early 90s. Yeah, In Living Color is a band that people slept on, man. It was a good band.
You need to be. I'll tell you 1 and 1 makes 3. Yeah, cult of personality. Yep, hell yeah. Vernon Reid and the boys. He's a fucking amazing guitar player. I am the man you need to be. Yeah, hit that next bubble. I tell you,
you play the mommy, you play the daddy. You play the mommy, and I'll play the daddy. You play the mama, and I'll play the daddy, and I'll play the daddy. Play the house shit up. I'm young Dash, check that, shut up with that ass. Don't get me wrong. Tell me what's the flavor of the song? You know it's Daz in your drawers when your mama ain't home, huh?
Yeah.
Corrupt, Snoop Doggy Dogg. Come on, man.
Yeah, Dizzo. That was good. That was sweet, dude. Bust another one.
Wow, 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 yippee-yo, motherfucking doggy, the motherfucking house.
That's the song I was trying. That's the song I was trying to think of. Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yo bow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Yeah, that's some badass shit, dude. And that fucking that killer those killer little fucking gangster keyboard sounds in the background. Oh, it's so dope.
Ain't nothing but a G thing.
Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Yeah, hit that next bubble.
Oh, yeah, she talks to angels. She says she calls him out by the name. My girl, she talks to angels. Says she calls him out by the name. Black Crows is good. They had Hard to Handle, if I think, which is an Otis Redding remake. Hey, little thing, let me hold you. Can I cause me? I'm so hard to handle now. Let me now. Anyway, I can't do that one. But yeah, that's the Otis Redding song. But yeah, I love them too.
I'm so hard to handle now. Yes, I am. Hard to handle now. Yeah, I can't do
Yeah.
that fast part either.
Yeah, but Chris Robinson can.
Chris Robinson's a badass, man. If you guys have never seen the Chris Robinson Brotherhood, check them out on YouTube too. They're even better than the Black Crows. They get more funky.
You guys should definitely look up Cold by Static X. Calvin, do you know Static X at all?
I bet Calvin knows him.
Static X. I'm gonna have to check them out, dog.
My favorite 90s band would be Cameo and New Edition or BBD.
Oh shit. Let me drop some fucking little personal stories here. So I met Tone Loc in the 90s. Funky Cole Medina. Funky Cole Medina. I met him. He was I was a luggage boy at a fucking hotel and he was staying there. He was cool as fuck. I met him. I met Seal. I met Brian Setzer from the Stray Cats and the Brian Setzer Orchestra. I met Scott Wieland from the Stone Temple Pilots. And I met Jerry Garcia.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So, people listening, we want to know what you're smoking on this evening. We want to know your favorite 90s band. Don't name a bunch of them because we're going to make you sing a little bit of it or we're going to sing it. So if you don't sing it, then my white ass is going to sing that shit.
Yeah, I do know a little bit about Static X. Not a whole lot. I don't know. I know that one song that was very popular that played on the radio. I don't. I can't recall it. You'd have to recollect by memory. You have to, anyway. But I'll tell you who I do like from that era, which was early '90s, like '91, maybe '92, was White Zombie's first album. I loved it. Now,
Oh,
now that's
yes.
the album that had Thunder Kiss on it. But that album, that whole fucking album, is a great album, dude. That whole fucking album. It's Los Exorcisto Devil Music Volume 1 is the name of that album. And that album is fucking dope, son. I mean, if you haven't, go check it
out. Oh, Calvin, you got to help me. Come on, man. Come back and sing a White Zombie song. I totally, killer. Rob Zombie, man. I mean, I got tired of him kind of quick because he kind of just does the same thing. But that first album, White Zombie's first album, that hit hard on the scene. Ooh, and then we got Four Non Blondes. They were another San Francisco band, Four Non Blondes.
And I said, hey. I said, hey.
And I said, hey. And I stepped outside, took a big breath, and so I said, hey. Hey. What's going on? What's going on? Who else?
You thinking local? You talking local?
I'm just thinking anything.
Just thinking.
Wasn't it Rob Zombie's brother that had a band called Power Man 3000?
Yes, it was.
Boom diggity. Yeah. Let me look. I'm writing these things down, so the ones I don't know, I'm gonna check out.
Yeah.
What is that? Power Man 3? What's that one again, Gabe?
Power Man 3000.
This is fun, huh?
Yeah, it is. I'm thinking we might have to get to the 80s next.
Talking to some cool peeps about some good music, breaking it down, singing a little bit if you feel like it. Feel free to sing, people. Clap it up if you like what we're doing over here, because clapping brings more people to the conversation.
I said I stepped in the morning and I looked outside and I took a big whiff and I got real high and I took a look and I said, what's going on?
There it is.
And I said, I'm not going to try that part. But anyway, yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of a good White Zombie song to sing for you, buddy. But yeah, man. I'm telling you right now, White Zombie was one of my favorite bands of all time. I mean, like I was telling you about Nine Inch Nails. I mean, like you got Nine Inch Nails, then you got White Zombie, then you probably got Tool. I don't know if y'all know anything about Tool, but Tool was kind of a '90s band, but they came in the mid late '90s. But yeah, you know, I mean, that's a lot of good bands out there that came in that era, and people don't know that.
Oh, Calvin, yeah. So Calvin, have you heard that song Reptile by Trent Reznor and a couple other people? Look it up. It's such a good song. It's recent. It's some of his new shit. Reptile. Killer. And fuck them. What did he say? What was the last band he was talking about?
Oh, Tool, Maynard.
Tool. Oh yeah, dude. So I got Tool. Somebody gave me. So I was singing in metal bands in San Francisco in the '90s, and a friend of mine who was a singer in another band gave me Tool's demo CD before it had been released. He's like, "Here, dude, you might like this. It's too heavy for me." And it's fucking. I loved it, and it was their album Undertow, but the demo version before it had been released.
Nice.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? You gonna ask me if I know about Reptile? For my beautiful liar. Dun 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 dun. For my precious whore. Yeah, that was off the Downward Spiral. Came out in 1995. I had that shit on cassette tape. You gonna ask me if I know that song? Are you fucking kidding me?
The man knows his 90s hymns.
No, so what I'm asking is if you've seen them do it on YouTube. They did a live version of it recently on YouTube. So good. Yes. YouTube's so awesome. Fucking David Bowie did a song with Trent Reznor that you can find on YouTube somewhere. Fucking there's another great song. I forget what it's called, but it's Trent Reznor with Dave Grohl and the guy from and Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age. So it's Josh Homme, Dave Grohl, and Trent Reznor, and that one's called What the fuck is it called? Mesmerize or something? I forget. Anyway, check it out. Go down the YouTube rabbit hole. You'll find it. It's there. You'll find it. It's there. Definitely.
Also, I don't. My introduction to Tool was Undertow, like you're talking about, and then I went back and I listened to Opiate. If you listen to Opiate, Jesus Christ, dude, Opiate is amazing. There's a fucking song on there. Well, Opiate itself, the name of the album is amazing, dude. You gotta listen to that shit. But anyway, you might have, but I'm just saying, I just love that fucking song. It's a great song.
Oh yeah,
Don't make
Calvin.
me
I'm
sing it.
a huge fan of everything Maynard's done. So I'm a big fan of all the Tool, of Perfect Circle, and his latest project, Pucifer. I think that's my favorite shit, man. Pucifer is amazing. For any of you that aren't familiar with Pucifer, check them out, man. It's like Lucifer meets pussy. It's like Lucifer but spelled with a P. and they're fucking great. Oh my god, trippy, super trippy shit. Hit that bubble, man.
How about Blue Flannel? I think the album was called Extra Large.
Blue Flannel? No, I don't remember them.
That's a cool album name and a cool band name, though.
Yeah. It was kind of the color of that was like a a snapshot of the 90s, wasn't it? Blue flannel or red flannel.
Yeah, exactly. What day of the week is it?
Green flannel if it's Wednesday.
Yeah, especially if you were living in the Pacific Northwest, man.
Then there was 311, right?
Oh yeah, great band out of Omaha, Nebraska, I believe. They were kind of doing that Rage Against the Machine thing, but a little more pop, kind of
more of a reggae vibe to it.
More of a reggae vibe, but yeah.
And then that band Hum, another band, killer. They had like one killer album. Who else? So much good music came out of the 90s. It was unbelievable.
I don't think we've talked about Sublime yet.
Oh my god. Wow. 40 ounces to freedom, baby. Bradley Knoll. What a sad
just
fucking
imagine
I don't
what they
know
could have
about
done.
Blue Flannel. I have to check them out. I'm glad you brought them up. But I want to see if y'all remember this shit. Thank you for stepping off that ledge, my friend. Something. I don't know. I don't remember how that song goes. I think that song was called Jumper.
He's
And I
talking about Third Eye
can't
Blind
remember
Jumper.
who fucking sung that song. But yeah, I'll check out the Blue Flannel stuff. But yeah, I just remember that song. That reminds me. That was a lot of those songs like that in the early '90s that were just bullshit songs. You know what I mean? I mean that song was like a suicide song. I get it. It makes sense. But I mean, goddamn.
Now, Dave, they were a San Francisco band too, I believe. Third Eye Blind.
Yeah, they were.
Or at least Bay Area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to come up the same time I was. But I was doing metal and they were doing pop.
Right.
They had much better luck. But apparently the dude was a tweaker. I ended up meeting his because their one song is and I bumped and I bumped and I bumped again. He's talking about doing bumps.
Semi-charmed kind of life.
Yeah, he's talking about doing bumps of speed.
Well, he says crystal meth in the song. Crystal meth will lift you up and make you drop until you're something.
Well,
crystal meth will lift you up and don't stop until you come down. Don't.
Yuck. And it's a pop song. That's so weird.
And it got massive airplay, dude. Massive radio play.
Airplay. So weird.
If you was doing metal, I just heard what you said there. If you was doing metal, who was your favorite who is your favorite, or back then, who was your favorite metal band?
Metallica.
Yeah, Metallica, and before the Black Album, the Black Album, they kind of got, they kind of sold out with the Black Album. But yeah, Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, or And Justice for All, and Masters of Puppets, fucking brilliant album.
Dave, you'll appreciate this. So I was just,
Megadeth too, of course.
So I was just catching up with my buddy the other day, who's a big metalhead, and apparently at Hot Monk in Sebastopol last year, he went, or maybe 2 years ago, he saw Jason Newsted, who's now doing kind of like a country thing, like an acoustic set, kind of Americana, folky kind of country, Johnny Cash.
Awesome. Yeah, he's a really good musician. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Pantera would have to be like the penultimate metal band. Dimebag Darrell, with the combination of his voice with Phil Anselmo's voice with his guitar, with Dimebag Darrell's guitar. just crushing.
Respect.
Yeah, the two albums, Cowboys from Hell and Far Beyond Driven. Like, you can't touch those metal albums. That'll stomp anything. That'll stomp any band. Until you get into like
Pantera album?
Shit.
What was the Pantera album where the guy was getting punched in the face, and that was like the cover of the album?
Far Beyond Driven.
Yeah, I had that one.
Yeah, it's a fucking great album.
Yeah.
Far Beyond Driven. And they toured like 270 days a year or something. So like they were beyond driven. They got signed to a record label while they were performing at a keg party in Texas. There's another killer 90s band. So Pantera. So they were this record executive had a layover, and there was a storm or something. I forget the story, but he got stuck in Texas somehow, and he's like, "Fuck, I'm not going to be able to see the band I was supposed to see." And he asked somebody at a bar or something. He's like, "Hey man, what band should I check out around here?" He's like, "Oh man, you need to check out this band, Pantera." And he's like, "Where are they playing?" He's like, "Oh, they're playing at a keg party up the way over there." And the guy's like, "Really?" And he fucking went, and he ended up signing them that night at a keg party.
Yeah, that was like they were in the.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say like Pantera, and I just think of like the kind of like the Ozfest lineups with like Deftones, Pantera, Korn. I don't know if you remember those when kind of Ozfest kind of revived a lot of not revived those bands, but kind of kept that going.
Hell yeah. Deftones, man. Deftones, they're local Sacramento. And as a matter of fact, my roommate in the 90s, when I was trying to sing, my roommate was a killer drummer, and he was in a bunch of bands, a bunch of local bands. As a matter of fact, you could check out one of his bands, Butterball, Buddderball, on YouTube. Killer, like, 3-piece alt rock band in San Francisco. But man, so many great bands. There was a ton of bands just coming out of San Francisco at that time. San Francisco and Oakland. It was insane.
Totally.
Dude, I'll tell you. I remember where I was when Dimebag died. I was at the bank cashing my check. I was cashing the check for this restaurant I worked at. I think it was Texas Roadhouse, anyway. But I was cashing the check, and I started screaming, dude, because they had these fucking monitors up there. You know, they weren't the flat screens that we got now, but they had these monitors up there, and it was on the news, and they was like, "Yes, Dimebag Darrell of a famous band called Pantera." Anyways, died, and I started fucking screaming, dude. And I remember the bank teller was like, "Sir, you need to calm down." I was like, "Fuck you! Dimebag Darrell just fucking died." She's like, "What?" And I was like, "Look at that fucking." Anyway, yeah, I went the fuck off when that happened, dude.
Yeah, brutal, man. I'm like tearing up right now just thinking about it. Some motherfucker shot him on fucking stage.
That was a tragedy.
One of the best metal guitar players. Great guitar player. Like, he won from a child. He won every guitar contest he ever entered. Like, there's some killer fucking documentary shit you can watch about him on YouTube. He was just a little prodigy kid. Every guitar contest he entered, he just smoked everybody else.
I don't know if you guys talked about them, but what about Disturbed? They're from the 90s.
Oh yeah, Disturbed. Fuck, they're killer. And what about their recent cover of that song, The Sound of Silence? The Sound of Silence.
Yeah,
they do such a great haunting cover of that.
Yeah, agreed.
Come on, Gabe, sing it.
Well, I know the Simon and Garfunkel lyrics.
Something is written on the subway walls. I still recall the sound of silence. Now Calvin's gonna sing it right. Oh man, what happened? Somebody, your message just disappeared. Leave it again. Leave it again. Somebody can sing this. Somebody sing Disturbed for me. I'll find it on YouTube with the lyrics and then I'll sing it and torture everybody. You like being a DJ? Disturbed. There it is.
Well, hey man, I think I'm gonna kind of wind it on down.
Cool, man.
So should I just hit end?
Comments?
Just hit end live.
Yeah, give me 1 second. We'll wrap it up here. Thanks for listening, everybody. That's gonna be a wrap. We're done talking about 90s music. Peace out, Gabe.
Peace out. Maybe next week we'll do the 80s.
Yeah.
All right, right on, man.
All right, thanks for tuning into another episode and another thing with Dave. Please follow, subscribe, and share. I'm on all social media and another thing with Dave. And keep seeking the truth.